Great. Perfect.
Okay, awesome. So I was away in Cape Town for about 3 weeks now in the beginning of July. And while I was away, I put up my camera traps here in Hoedspruit. And when I got back home, I had over 2,000 photos to work through, which is always very exciting. It always feels like Christmas and you're about to like open presents and see what you got on your cameras. Most of the photos were of Guinea fowl, but yeah, I'm going to share with you what I found or what the cameras found. So I spy with my camera trap eye something in the lowveld. So just to orientate all of us, show you where Hoedspruit actually is in relation to the rest of South Africa. We're in the northernlymost province, Limpopo, and Hoedspruit borders right on the Kruger National Park. And we're here in the lowveld, which is the savanna biome of South Africa. And I took this screenshot picture of a Google map, just showing what grid cell I'm in here in Hoedspruit. So most of my records that I submit here from the house is for 1/4 degree grid cell 2430 BD. And that's also just a picture there of what my camera trap looks like. So this is just to give you a bit of an idea of what it looks like here in terms of the habitat. Right now, it's our dry season. We are a summer rainfall area, so in the winter time, which is now, it's quite dry, but that's also usually the best time to spot wildlife. So that photo there on the right was taken during summer, obviously, very green, and that's inside the Kruger National Park, actually. But the photo on the left is here in the Hoedspruit Wildlife Estate, where we live. And just some more pictures. That's just me on my dog, Danny, and I out on a morning walk. And so, yeah, here's some of the stuff that the camera traps caught. A nice picture of a water buck and her baby coming in for a drink. And then on the top right, we've got an African civet, which is always very cool. They're one of my favorite mammals. And bottom right, we've got, it looks like a small spotted genet. They're always very, very cool and inquisitive little critters. So all these photos are obviously taken at night. That's why they're black and white. And that's usually the time when all the interesting stuff comes out. Then, as I mentioned, got tons of photos of helmeted guinea fowl. They come visit the house every morning. There's a big troop of them around. And lots of photos of common duiker, which is the one top right. And then also got a nice series of photos of slender mongoose coming in to have a drink as well. And then some nice photos of Cape glossy starlings and some crested franklins sharing the drinking troughs there. And I just love this photo, this kind of family portrait of warthogs coming in to drink, as well as an African porcupine and a vervet monkey strolling on by. Then also got some long-legged visitors, and it's very obvious that these are giraffe. But I also got this nice picture of one actually stooping down to have a drink, which is quite cool. And then also got some so camera traps, I mean, obviously most of the time we use them to get photos of mammals, but oftentimes you get some really great photos of birds as well. So there, top left corner is black-collared barbets, and bottom left got some red-faced mouse birds that came in. And then just a nice record of a scrub hare and some water buck again coming to drink. with a Guinea fowl there in the background. And very cool for me was this black-backed jackal. He actually came around lots of times to visit. Oh, and then the next one is the coolest record for me that I found now during July. It's a honey badger. So that's very cool. Very exciting to know that they come so close to the house and yeah, not scared at all. And then, of course, you also get further surprises like your neighbor's sausage dog. Obviously got out of their yard somehow and is roaming around. And if that sausage dog is not careful, he will be a leopard's lunch, because that has happened here in the state, that leopard have taken people's dogs. And then, as Kazu mentioned earlier tonight, we the BDI, we've got a YouTube channel now. And recently I put a video up there about camera traps and how to go about setting them up and just some tips and stuff. So you're welcome to go check that out. And yeah, that's me. And I think we have time. Let me just go back to unsharing. Oh, there we go. Stop share. Okay. Yeah, I can quickly, is it okay if I quickly show how to like actually upload a record? Good, okay. Then share, go there. So you can all see that? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So first thing, obviously you go to the Virtual Museum website and you click on log in. And I've already got my stuff pre-saved, so I don't have to type it in every time. But I log in, and that brings you to the home page. And then the first thing you do is click on data upload, which then takes you to the first page where you fill in all the necessary details in terms of location, date, all of that kind of thing. So the date for this record was that I'm going to upload now was the 4th of July. And I've already got my locations pre-saved here, the ones that I use a lot. But just for, obviously to demonstrate, I'm going to go through the whole process. So select the country first. So obviously South Africa. And the province is Limpopo. If you selected a different country there, then you can manually type in the province underneath. Then closest town is Hoedspruit. Locality is Hoedspruit. Wildlife is state. Then you get to fill in your coordinates and also then select the source that you got your coordinates from. I'm going to use the Google map, which is the one I use most often. It's just the easiest. So you scroll down to the map, and then you zoom in as accurately as possible to where you photographed your critter. Oops. Great. Now I'm inside the state, and I just clicked on the map now and it dropped a marker, and then it fills in the coordinates automatically for you at the bottom. So then you don't have to do anything else. You just click on save. And then the next step, you check there, okay, it shows your coordinates, all that. Then you select your project, which is mammal map for the record that I'm going to upload now. Then you select your, select your photo. I just saved it on the desktop conveniently. And you can add, I don't know, I don't think you saw the photo I selected, I'm not sure, but it was of an African civet. And if you, this is not necessary, but if you can type in the identification. And you can add some notes there about it if you want. And then, yeah, you can submit multiple records for the same locality, and you can submit up to 3 photos for 1 record. And then you just click on submit. And there it is. Ta-da! And then me being behind the scenes, I can go click on management. Well, that's taking a while now, but I think you all get the picture. So, yeah.
That was great. Thank you, Megan.
Cool.
It was nice to see somebody else's style for doing the uploading. Always helps.
Yeah.
So that little button that says add more, so you can add 3 for 3 at a time, and then you can click add more, and you keep the same site details, and you get another 3 and another 3 and another 3, so you can upload as many as you like for one site, and you can mix and match your sections of the virtual museum. So you don't have to add all the birds, all the mammals separately. You can mix up the mammals and the birds. I'm not sure whether we've actually said all those things often enough